They mastered guerrilla warfare against the world's most powerful military and won. Now, half a century later, Vietnam's legendary special forces remain one of Asia's most underestimated elite units. Meet the Dac Kong, the ghosts of the jungle who changed modern warfare forever. In the Battle-Born Combat Effectiveness Index, Vietnam's Dac Kong ranks 80th with a score of 33.5 out of 50. While Vietnam sits at 23rd in global military power, these elite commandos carry forward one of the most successful guerrilla warfare legacies in modern history. Today I'm exploring the People's Army of Vietnam Special Forces, the Dac Kong, to understand how veterans of the world's most famous asymmetric conflict have evolved into a modern regional special operations capability. The Dac Kong, meaning sappers or assault troops, emerged during the Vietnam War as North Vietnam's elite commando units. These weren't just regular soldiers, they were specialized infiltration experts who could penetrate the most heavily defended positions using stealth, cunning, and intimate knowledge of jungle terrain. During the conflict, Dac Kong units conducted some of the war's most audacious operations. They infiltrated major U.S. air bases, attacked heavily fortified positions, and demonstrated that superior technology couldn't overcome tactical innovation and intimate terrain knowledge. Their success wasn't just about individual bravery, it represented a completely different approach to warfare. While conventional forces focused on firepower and technology, the Dac Kong perfected the art of appearing where the enemy least expected, striking hard and disappearing into terrain they knew better than anyone else. Today's Dac Kong has evolved from its guerrilla warfare roots into a more conventional special operations force, but they've retained the core principles that made them legendary. They specialize in reconnaissance, sabotage, and direct action operations within Vietnam's strategic environment. As part of the People's Army of Vietnam, the Dac Kong serves multiple roles in Southeast Asian security. They conduct counter-terrorism operations, border security missions, and provide specialized capabilities for Vietnam's growing international peacekeeping commitments. The unit also plays a crucial role in Vietnam's territorial defense strategy, particularly in the South China Sea disputes. Their expertise in coastal and island warfare makes them valuable assets for defending Vietnam's extensive coastline and offshore territorial claims. If you're finding these deep dives into the world's special forces fascinating, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I'm ranking all 105 elite military units, and each one has incredible stories of courage and innovation you definitely don't want to miss. Modern Dac Kong selection builds on Vietnam's rich military tradition while incorporating contemporary special operations techniques. Candidates undergo rigorous physical and mental testing, with particular emphasis on jungle warfare, stealth operations, and independent thinking under pressure. Training emphasizes the traditional Vietnamese military virtues of patience, cunning, and adaptability. Unlike Western special forces that might rely heavily on technology and firepower, Dac Kong training focuses on making maximum impact with minimal resources, a legacy of their guerrilla warfare heritage. The psychological aspects of training are particularly intensive. Dac Kong operators must be able to operate alone or in small teams for extended periods, making independent decisions while maintaining mission focus under extreme stress. While respecting their minimalist traditions, modern Dac Kong units have access to contemporary military equipment suited to their operational environment. They utilize modern assault rifles, advanced communications gear, and specialized equipment for jungle and coastal operations. Recent operations have included counter-terrorism support, border security along Vietnam's extensive frontiers with China, Laos, and Cambodia, and peacekeeping deployments as Vietnam expands its international military cooperation. The unit has also been involved in disaster response operations, leveraging their skills in difficult terrain and independent operations to support civilian populations during natural disasters that frequently affect Vietnam. The BBCI ranking of 80th reflects both the unit's specialized capabilities and realistic limitations. With Vietnam's GPI ranking of 23rd, the Dac Kong operates within the constraints of a regional power, rather than a global military force. However, within Southeast Asia, few units can match their combination of jungle warfare expertise, cultural knowledge, and proven combat heritage. The Dac Kong represents quality over quantity, a professional force that maximizes limited resources through superior training and tactical innovation. Their relatively lower ranking shouldn't obscure their historical significance. The tactical innovations developed by the Dac Kong during the Vietnam War influenced special operations doctrine worldwide and continue to be studied in military academies globally. The Vietnamese Dac Kong represents continuity in military excellence, a force that learned hard lessons in one of history's most challenging conflicts and has successfully transitioned those skills to modern requirements. Their 80th ranking reflects honest assessment rather than dismissal of their capabilities. Sometimes, the most dangerous enemies are the ones who learn to win when victory seemed impossible.